You know this is gonna be good, right? All right, cool. As long as you know. Now they always say, Sino, you gotta come with it. And I'm like, when have I not? When have I not brought it? So welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page. The Cash App is Carcino. And without further ado and without further notice, let's get it started. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's your boy Carcino here. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we have a show for you today, folks. Now, this whole Cassie story, and of course there will be a Patreon version of this. Just wait for it. You will not be disappointed. Why is there going to be a Patreon version to this? Because certain things in here, in case you don't know, is going to be involved in the case. So when you're going through a case file that they're doing a grand jury on, you kind of want to watch what you say. But Cassie Ventura is not the sweet angel that you guys are trying to make her out to be. No. See, Cassie Ventura is a shark, a manipulator. She's someone who knows how to manipulate to get what she wants. That is her gift. That is her talent. She's always used her beauty. She got Ryan Leslie the same way, and he took you out that cocktail lounge singing and brought you before Diddy. And Diddy impressed you with his lavish lifestyle, and you got so enamored, so addicted to the lifestyle. Look at you now. Look at you now. So, when we start penciling and putting everything together, we could see it clear as day for what it is. All of it. And when we look, we say, hey, that ain't right. How is this girl getting escaped? We saw the tape. He just beat her. And I'm like, okay, that's wrong. Not saying that he should have done what he did, but we've seen worse. That tape was not something that nobody could see. We've seen worse done. But we're more outraged about this. Why? Because you were told to be. And this is from people who sit there and watch it go down around them. And they don't say nothing. Knowing they've seen this before, either in their household, their friend's household. It's not a good thing, but you've seen this before. You've seen a toxic couple that always at each other's throat, and it don't stop. Those two seem to always be at it with one another. Well, welcome to the show, because this is it. Now you're going to find out some key details that was missing, that they hadn't brought up yet. Now I can't wait to the trial, because I want them to bring it up. Cassie allegedly was cheating all through the relationship, just like Puffy. And they're going to try to reveal some of these things during the trial. And I can't wait to see the look on people's face when they find out that the good, wholesome girl that they tried to portray to you was not as wholesome as y'all making it out to be. See, for Cassie, because she has these moments of where she don't want to be in control. She wants all the fame and all the glory that comes with it, but she don't want to be controlled. She don't want to go through the process. She wants to cut the line. She's not as talented as everybody else, but she wants what they have without putting in the work. See, they're not telling you the whole story. This girl was okay with taking from other people, taking movie roles that belong to other people, as long as it got passed to her, given to her. She didn't care about, y'all didn't care about when a black woman got kicked out of the starring role for a movie for Cassie, who knew nothing about the movie, really. They just threw her in there. She did that twice. Diddy had to pull his strings and use his power to keep Cassie happy. Now, Cudi was at a fashion show. Kanye, Virgil, Kid Cudi, all of those guys were there. Diddy wasn't there. Diddy was doing something. I don't know. It was not with them. I don't think so. But it might have been. He had another arrangement that he had to do. So he had to do something that he couldn't be there for that event. She had escorts there for like her friends and everyone else. You know, Kanye was there, or some friends of Diddy's that was there. So she was okay. You know, it's not like, and this is what I want people to understand, is that Cassie and Diddy were not attached to the hip all the time. She had her own place. Diddy had his own place. He did not live with her. And she did not live with him. She would stay over there for a couple of times, but then she would go home too. A lot of times she stayed in her house. Diddy paid for the house, but she had her own place. Now, Diddy owned these properties, but Cassie was able to live there on these properties. Her and Kid Cudi was talking about fashion, and next thing you know, they got each other's number at the fashion event that Virgil had put on for Louis Vuitton, and Cudi was modeling for that at that time, and he was into movies as well. He had just filmed like 3 movies in a row. And during this time, after filming these movies, the movies didn't really take off. He did Entourage, he did a couple other films. They didn't quite take off, so he had a period of just being in adjustment, not knowing what his next move was going to be. And he felt like nobody was reaching out for him, and he was caught in the middle because Virgil and Kanye fell out. And Diddy was upset with a lot of people involved in this letting Kid Cudi get with Cass. And he found out through his people that he got watching her, saying, hey, like this Kid Cudi guy, he's kind of like all over her, like. So Diddy started monitoring the situation, found out, pressed her, found out she was dating Kid Cudi, and they had been messing around. Diddy was pissed, allegedly put a foot in her ass. She got mad, packed up her things, and said, I'm leaving. So she left and stormed out the house, and she packed her things and she left. So if Diddy had a problem with her leaving, why did he stop her from leaving? He never stopped her from leaving. She went right to Kid Cudi's house and was staying with Kid Cudi for about a week. Then she ended up coming back to Diddy. And then he was like, oh, Cudi gonna get in the middle of this? So this was a big problem with Cudi and Diddy. Cudi had gotten the message. He was like, you gonna keep playing and your car might blow up. And a few days later, allegedly, his car just blew up. What do you know? What a coinky dink, right? Now, there are some reasons, a lot of things that's in the black that they're not telling you guys, or things that's being redacted that they haven't revealed to the public about the case, that I'm going to try to delicately tell it as much as I can, the parts that you don't know, so you can know what's missing from the equation. Now, what's normally missing from an equation like this is the want, the need, and the inevitability. You see, what they're trying to do is deceive you with foolery. They want you to believe their angle. They want you to believe that there's no other way around this whole circle. You have to believe what's on the table here. Now, one of the guys that's connected to Kid Cudi allegedly is a pharmaceutical distributor where he distributes things to people. And let's just say, allegedly, Cassie likes these vitamins and nutritions. And she likes a lot of vitamins and nutrition. Well, she likes them a lot. And she likes to share them with Kid Cudi, who was sharing some of his vitamins and nutrition from his pharmaceutical distributor on to Cassie. And both of them were together, and they were just throwing up their vitamins and nutrition and jumping around on the bed and having fun. It's one big party, right? And this was going on for days. And sometimes when you have too many vitamins and too much nutrition, it throws your system off. And you can have erratic behavior. You'll be happy, then you'll be angry. You'll be happy, you might get sleepy, then you might get angry, then you might be happy, like super happy. Now, with that being said, can you guess why this happened and what went down? I'm quite sure you can, because I've made it very easy for you to follow. It's like follow the bouncing ball. But you also know why we're going to have to do this, the rest of it, on Patreon. So the Casino for Life Patreon, make sure you go over there, because that's where we could really get cooking. Because then I can take all of this fluff off of it and we can get down to business. Because we got a lot to cover. Now, Kid Cudi wanted to fight Sean Diddy Combs. Mr. Cudi had left some very discouraging words to Mr. Sean Diddy Combs over his pharmaceutical distributors, vitamins, and nutrition. Mr. Combs did not like the way that Mr. Cudi was positioning himself to speak to him. He had a problem with that. So that was met with very full aggression, very stern. He was told this would not be tolerated. You're not going to be able to XYZ and XYZ with me. Allegedly, Mr. Cudi's car had a soft top convertible. So somebody with a switchblade allegedly split from the side of the car, from the top side, split the soft canvas top, dropped a Masatel bottle in there, and boom, flames come over the car. And this is how Diddy was charged with arson, even though there's no proof that he did any of it. Now, what's there they say about society? People who do these type of things, they don't even know what they're getting themselves involved in. Cassie has allegedly slept with bodyguards, securities, dancers, producers, rappers, singers. She slept with all of these people allegedly behind Sean Diddy Combs' back. I'm not saying Diddy's no angel because you already know what he was doing, but he paying the bills. So it's both of these people are cheating on one another. Both of these people went to rehab. Well, all three of them went to rehab. Cudi, Cassie, and Diddy. All rehab. Find that strange? Now that you don't find that strange, Kid Cudi arranged for a lot of things to happen in Hollywood because he got introduced to the wrong type of people, and Cudi was not the person that had a strong willpower to say no to a lot of things. The feds should look into Cassie's account. Look at her Twitter post and her social media account on the date that allegedly Mr. Cudi's vehicle allegedly was on fire. Now, You might not like people's lifestyle, but to say they lifestyle, they're guilty because of it, it's an entirely different scenario. So far, I've saw no changes in the lawsuit. Where are these enablers that allegedly came into play? Who's the enablers? So naturally, they're going to probably have to sue Diddy's mom and blame her for her involvement into this. Now, when all of these things was happening, right? Allegedly, one of the girls said they reached out to Cassie. Cassie didn't support these other women when they said all these things was happening, right? When Cassie first made her statement about her claims, none of these women came forward to say we're sticking up for Cassie. When Diddy settled with Cassie, then all of a sudden, everybody now is like, for Cassie, I'm speaking out. The fact that not one of them went to the police, not one went to the police to say Diddy did anything when any of these incidents happened. If that doesn't raise a red flag, hundreds and hundreds of cases, not one of them went to the police to say anything happened. Wow, that's just amazing. That's an amazing streak to not go, even when police have shown up in their alleged stories of what the accounts were. It just shows you that people have no morals, no bounds to anything. They will say and do anything that benefits them. That is it. Cassie has, in my book, was 100% with everything that's going on. She wasn't forced to do anything, in my opinion. And she's not the good girl y'all thinking she is. She's loving this. She's the victim, and people are reaching out to her. But believe me, you guys are looking really sus right now because y'all have no clue. Y'all backing somebody. You know what? I'm just gonna stop it. I'm not gonna continuously go further with this because then it's gonna get even worse, and then everybody gonna really start blaming me. Because Cassie, why don't you tell them why you went back to Diddy? Why'd you go back to Diddy? You could have stayed with Kid Cudi. And y'all got in that fight, and allegedly he put a foot in your ass and you left. Why didn't you stay gone? Why did you come back to Diddy? You left. He let you leave. Why did you come back to Diddy? I can't wait till we find all that out. Oh, we just waiting. We waiting on that shoe to drop. So get ready to go to the Patreon because we're going to explain this. And I don't have to put up all the barriers I got to put up because of this legal case. So shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Welcome to HDI TV. Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. And make sure you go to the Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. And I'll see you guys there. And thanks for everybody who did the cash app. Oh, we did get a cash out for the Eagles game. Eagles Cowboy game. Hold on, let me get y'all that. Okay, here we go. Cowboys played like the Cowgirls. And said entertainment. All right. And they said, LeBron trying to average a triple-double for the season? What? Keep killing Cino. Byron. Aaron says, what the F? Whack 100 is a cuckold. Oh, man. Man, it's weirdos everywhere, man. Look. I'm going to call it like I see it, bro. So, anyway, I'll see y'all on the Patreon. I'm out. At least I thought I was out.